Hello and welcome back to Georgesgamingguide. Sorry for a little bit of a late start. We had some technical issues. But today we are doing the ATTE, the new clone one, which has just come out, which is quite nice. 75337. Now, we are doing this live stream with Expand Your World, aka Lohan. So, if you just want to introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, thanks for introducing me. Basically, I also have my own YouTube channel, which is known as Expand Your World. Basically, just focusing on stuff like, for instance, showing everybody my Lego sets that I basically collect, which is mostly of the time focusing on castles, pirates, Harry Potter, or a little bit of technique, etc., etc. But yeah, also show a little bit of traveling, what I do when I go overseas or traveling in South Africa and stuff like that. I really enjoy. Basically, want to thank you for allowing me to join you in this live stream.
It's really nice to have you. You'd agree with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's really nice that you're able to join us. We enjoy these streams where someone's with us, or we have a bit of chat and a bit of banter, and yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I totally agree, because it's sometimes kind of like annoying if you don't have anybody else that's actually joining you in a live stream. So it's just the two of you that's actually communicating and building the set itself, but there's no one actually else that's joining and having a nice, decent conversation with everybody.
Yeah, it is really nice to have somebody else with us instead of us just talking to each other. It's quite nice. So I actually forgot to move it before the live stream stopped, so sort of my fault here. But we've got the before it started, in fact, we've got the Forest Hideout, which is the latest night gift we purchase, I believe. So this is
so George will do a proper review on this at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, nice little set. Opens up, so you've got the inside of the hideaway as well.
Have you actually compared it to the what was it? I think it came out in the late 1990s. I'm not sure. Have you actually compared it with one of those castle sets, because it's actually with regards to the forest bin?
We haven't got any castle sets actually to really compare it to.
I think if I have a look, I will basically just see if I can find it and just send it to you guys. You can actually see how the set looks.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out everything. That's why we seem a bit confused at the moment.
Did you go over the details of what we're building today, George?
I went through some of them. So this set is made out of 1,000. It's either 1,082 pieces or 1,022. I think it's 82.
1,082 pieces. Yeah.
And it actually includes 8 minifigures. So you've got Commander Cody, 3 2/12th clone troopers, a 2/12th gunner, and then 3 battle droids.
Yeah.
And I think that is actually quite nice.
And I say this has probably been one of the most anticipated sets this year because of one character.
Yeah.
So in this, you get the Commander Cody.
Yes.
And in recent years, it's probably been the most requested Lego character. So it's nice to get in a set, and it's not a ridiculously expensive set. So it's nice I've actually made it so it's a bit more accessible for everyone. So we're quite looking forward to that. So it's going to be really nice to have that in our collection.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying before we did this, because we like watching everybody's reviews and stuff about the sets, and for a while everybody's review was this, and we didn't want anybody to spoil it for us.
No, that's a good idea that you guys applied according to that. Otherwise, it's like everybody's competing to showcase the set at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so should we move the hideaway, and we'll have a look and see what's in this box then?
And Xavier, we checking it, and we're getting sound through it. So we don't know if it's just the connection or what, but we're getting sound through it. So we don't know why you're not.
Yeah, I can also basically hear it, but it's not like very annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be our end. So we've been having a few USB issues. I don't know why. So that's why we're a bit late starting today, because the camera kept going off, and yeah, it's been one of those days. I think.
Show the back of the box before we open it.
Yeah. So do you want to talk through that, George?
Okay, I'm going to try to remember what's there and try not to hit the GoPro. So the driver, I believe, the front of it comes off with his seats. You can get him in and out of it very easily. There's a troop seat bit in the middle for the 3 troopers. The guns on the front can move, and just like the Republic gunship, which by the looks of it, the inside is designed a little bit like this, there's a handle in the middle of it where it pulls up so you can carry it around quite easily. So I think that's quite nice. Hopefully, when we try that, it'll stay together and won't just blow up all over the place. But we'll see. We'll just see what will happen.
And Xavier, thanks for joining us. Did you hit? I don't know if you heard the big news then that we said just before you joined. So we know how much you like your castles, and I think as with Lohan as well. Everyone's a big fan of the castles, and we've decided to get it. So we're looking forward to it. Actually,
thank you for blocking me in the box. That was very helpful.
I don't need you on the camera. It's only your channel.
That's why basically you were asking me so many questions about the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought if you were able to build it, we could have built it together. But so it's going to be quite big. So yeah, I understand it.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, because I think in total it's about 4,500 liters.
Oh wow!
Basically, that's a lot. It takes quite a while to build that amount of liters.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it being probably at least a 4 live streams to get some like that built.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Well, Commander Cody's in bag too.
The Commander Cody's in bag too. Okay.
So Commander Cody is definitely being done today. Okay. I've always wanted a Commander Cody, but they're insanely expensive prices, unfortunately. Much like Rex.
Yeah, that's
I do have one.
Beware of the rabbit hole. It took me 3 days even. Yeah, it's,
I don't know. How much does it actually cost for Commander Cody? Well, just the figure itself.
I don't know, to be honest.
I think it's about Rex's value. I mean, Rex usually goes for at least like 50 quid. Usually. Because we managed to get hauls of clones because I wanted to make a massive army. Which I am doing an army video soon. Don't know when it'll be. It'll be soon, and I will also be. Will be an army builder and an army review for so far in the channel. So I'm going to be doing that soon. Don't know when. I have to get back on that.
So is that basically just clone troopers that you are creating an army?
Yeah, I think. So just going back to the question about the price, I think Commander Cody in this is not going to have a lot of value until this set retires. But I think as soon as this set retires, it's going to go crazy.
Yeah, basically I'm checking now the Commander Cody figure. It's basically going for, on eBay, 50... on eBay it's $53, but like the lowest price is $34, and then the highest price is $120 on on Britain. So yeah, that's quite a lot of money.
That's for the new one.
No, that's for
the old one.
Previous one that came out. I think that was, I can't remember when those sets came out. I think that was between 2010 and 2012.
Yeah, because we've got one of the versions, the old Cody.
Yeah.
I wonder how much.
So, there's not much in bag one today then.
This is the smallest bag one. This is it. That's it. That's the smallest bag one I've ever seen in a Lego set. That's ridiculous. Well, it's the 3 droids and then the Spider Droid. Bag 2 is from Cody, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, basically I'm comparing the price now of Captain Rex. I think it was the one that came out in 2013. With his rank, that was it wasn't that gray plastic one. It was the one that has like a blue coat on his arm. The price on the value of what they're asking on eBay is $261, but on Bricklink the lowest price is $160, and then the highest price is $998.
Yeah, because I think there were two sets with him, wasn't there? I think the one where it's expensive was when it was his walker. I think the cheaper one was the one where it's the Battle of Geonosis, I think it was.
Yeah. Yes, but it's not that one. It's the one with the blue coat on the left hand side. Because
that's the really expensive one.
I know there's basically someone that is selling this the set of 2013 for, I think it's 2,400 rand. That's now South African currency. But if you convert it back to pounds and dollars, and the set is basically sealed. It's the person that actually bought the Hobbit set from. So
what does that convert to in terms of pounds then?
Sorry?
So what does that convert to in pounds?
Okay, so I'm going to convert it. Check. That's at 120 pounds.
That's good. That's really good.
But that's just for the set, which is basically with the 2 figures, or I think it's 3 or 4 figures, which is basically sealed. So that's a good price. But yeah.
So is that the ATTE one or the Canon, the Battle of Geonosis?
Yeah, I think it's a Geonosis one.
Right. Yeah, that's the one we got.
Yeah.
I've managed to find that second hand at reasonable price.
But these figures can actually go for a large amount of money. Like, for instance, what is it, that Mandalorian, Boba Fett, the white minifigure?
Yes.
Yes, that one. I can't remember what his price was. I think the last time that I actually checked it, it's basically 1,500 rand for that figure. And if I convert it to pounds, that's at least 75 pounds for that.
Right. Yeah, I've seen pictures of the white one, but never actually seen one.
Yeah, I basically realized there was this guy that I bought a set from, but he didn't actually know the value of the minifigure. So I actually asked him if I could pay a certain price, and the person said that's 100%. So I just bought it with the, I think it's the deal on the Death Star.
Yeah.
That's it. So basically, I bought it from this person on a Facebook Marketplace. And yeah, so far, I've actually added to my Star Wars collection as just a display.
Excellent.
That's good.
How many guys do we actually have on the live stream? I see there's one.
There's 4 at the minute.
4. So, okay, so it's basic Xavier, and then this I'm not sure.
I don't know how you put it. What? Hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for joining the stream.
Yeah, I actually don't know how to pronounce that last one.
No. So I do apologise for not knowing how to pronounce your last name.
I'm not sure if Michael would if he actually joined. I'm not sure if it is him. So it'd be interesting to see.
But, yeah, so we've been looking forward to building this one, haven't we? Since we got it.
put those legs on.
That's it. Did you manage to have a look at the video we did for the opening of the Lego store?
Yes. Basically, I saw there was also a lot of other people that made a couple of videos with regards to getting access to the store itself. And it's actually amazing how the store was actually converted to the additional, like that James car as the Aston Martin.
Yes.
And
Really
then the what's his name, the Harry Potter sets, or the additional stuff that I added. That's actually very nice. But I really like the Big Ben that they still kept at the front section.
Yes, I'm glad they kept the Big Ben. So the telephone box is gone.
Yes.
That's now got the Gringotts Bank.
Yes.
The subway is gone. That's where the Aston Martin is now. There's a front of a London bus upstairs. As I say, upstairs you've got the Harry Potter Diagon Alley, which is a really nice display. And then just round the corner from that, you've got the Voldemort and Bellatrix.
And all
Nagini.
and all of the characters are all big Lego characters, so it's like from the ground up to the table, which actually doesn't look like that much because you can't really see the ground. But they're off the table. They'd be about like here, so they're pretty big.
Yes, you can sit in the Aston Martin. We didn't. There were just too many people there that day. Yeah, so I'm building them, Mama.
Thank you.
It's on my side of the page, but I'll let George build him.
Oh, I just see there's the person that I don't know how to pronounce that. I was just saying hi.
I do apologise because I don't know how to say your name. But hello.
Yes.
I have I'll have a look at that next. You left a comment about 12 hours ago, I think. It might be longer. It might be 17 hours ago, before the stream started. And yeah, we had a look and couldn't get our heads around at all how to pronounce your name.
That's probably right, to be honest.
Thanks, Xavier. So, Lola, do you know this history of my Breaking Dad name?
Sorry?
Do you know the history of my Breaking Dad name?
No.
So on the first few live streams we did, because Xavier's pretty much joined us on the live stream right from the start.
Yes.
There were quite a few sets where, while trying to put bits on, other bits would come off. And I'd actually break quite a bit. And then Xavier came up with this Breaking Dad, and it's just absolutely.
Oh, yes, that. Yeah, I can remember you mentioned it. I think you might have mentioned it on the in the one live stream, the first one I actually joined, and then or maybe on the WhatsApp group. I can't remember, but it was one of the two. Yes, yeah.
Because I think it quite suits me, to be honest.
Let's have a look. We've got the Home Alone House, 8080, Republic Gunship. What else we got?
Broken that much.
Land Speeder, the UCS Scout Bike thingy mabob.
Well,
all those.
Did your father actually break all those sets, or was it just your collection?
Well, he the problem is he tries to build it and he breaks it while building it. That's the problem. And the film isn't going on.
I'm not as bad as George is making it.
This isn't good. That's not good.
I get the visor on.
The angle of it, you have to get the angle pretty much perfect, and it doesn't want to be perfect.
It's just George. I'll finish him off then. I'll put his gun in.
No, you won't. No.
See, we're not
No, I won't, because this is the minifig I've been looking forward to for weeks since I knew the set was coming out.
And I can't argue too much because George did actually buy the set himself.
Yeah, I did.
For once.
That's good.
It's normally me and his mum that have to buy them, but yes, George actually
Yeah,
Love
because
his wallet.
In exchange for the castle.
yeah, basically what when I look at the set when I compare to the 2013 one that I actually have, it's basically there's a few things that they have changed with the detail, and it's just basically the minifigures that they additional minifigures of the 212th Legion that they have added, and then the droids and the spider droid. But the other one, I think it's Master Windu or something like that, and then just a commander, the clone commander that's actually is in that set, and then a few droids. Yeah, that's
Have
part
you
of
got the old set?
He
Yes.
just said that.
Yeah, because I remember it was must be about 8 to 9 months ago, wasn't it? You got that?
Yeah, I got it. What was it? Last year, July, and actually,
Oh wow!
yeah, basically, I bought it for myself as a Christmas present. But I think you guys can remember in December during Christmas, I had COVID.
Oh, okay, so
Yes.
the bits everywhere.
Yeah, so basically, I didn't have like a lot of time to actually build something
Right.
because I was trying to recover from the COVID. And then, afterwards, I had some time to build it. But yeah, it's standing in my cupboard in the Star Wars section, but it's actually so small that's a cupboard that I have actually started moving it to the other cupboard just to make more space for my Star Wars collection, because it's literally it's too much. you can't have it's like I have limited space to basically store all the sets.
Unfortunately, we've realised that.
Yeah. Well, so over recent times, you seem to have got a lot more Star Wars sets.
Yeah. Basically, what I've been realizing in South Africa, people are selling these sets at basically reasonable prices, and they don't actually know what the real price of the set is.
No.
That's what I've also I've actually started getting into contact with some guys here in South Africa with regards to creating a bricklink store.
Yeah.
So I'm actually looking at the aspect like Brandon also mentioned he wants to create his bricklink store in Australia, but I was not sure if you need to register the business itself with the tax guy.
Okay.
So, basically because if you create a business you need to register it and stuff like that. So I've been speaking to some guys and they said in the beginning you don't have to actually register it. It's only when you start making huge profit from the whole thing, then you actually need to start registering the whole thing. But if it's still small, you don't actually have to register it.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's similar over here. I can't remember what the threshold is.
Yeah. So it's very interesting, but the process, you need to create your whole site, and then you need to say what pieces or what sets you have, and then basically create a payment method system. Like this person actually that I spoke to over the week, he created the EFT system. I don't know if you guys have EFT and PayPal.
Don't think so.
You guys don't know of EFT, electronic transfer.
Oh, right, yeah, you're like a bank transfer.
It's basically you can it's not like transfers, but it's a payment that you actually do online on your mobile app.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure how the systems actually work in the UK, but so far I know South Africa's banking systems are very advanced with regards to it.
Okay. Yeah, because normally whenever I've done anything with payments online, it's normally through like PayPal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think the thing is what the banks also in South Africa do is, we are like a third developing country. And basically, they also want to allow people to have access to the banks itself and to understand it and make it much more easier because, It's not like in developed countries where you have your towns and urban areas where you can make easy transaction payments to or transfer money. But for instance, we have townships where there's not any development that has taken place, and there's no banks and stuff like that. So
Right.
how do those people actually transfer money to family members from the one location to the other? So I think it's just basically methods that they found to make it much more easier for the people.
Okay.
So, yeah. Have you also actually realized with the ATT or the Star Wars sets? Uh, if you guys actually buy the castle set, you will see it's much more in detail, much more structural. But when it comes to Star Wars, the body or the interior parts are actually built out of technique, and then only detail is added to the sides. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys have actually realized it.
Yeah. Yeah. So the only issue I have with Star Wars sets is the licensing. Now I understand why. They must have to pay Disney a fortune. But I don't like the pricing they do with Star Wars. It's too high for general sets. I mean,
No, yeah,
I don't know if you saw we did the
justify.
The Justifier.
Oh, did you go back?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like
And the price per piece on that was ridiculously high. I mean, it's a big set, but not many pieces. The only thing that sort of made it any sort of value was the characters in it, because the minifigures, the Cad Bane was fantastic, really nice. The Omega was a really nice figure. The others were nice, but nothing particularly special about them.
Because
what crazy price.
Yeah, I've actually, when I was watching your video in my spare time, I actually saw the same thing that I picked up with the Razor Crest. Was the same thing that I picked up with the Justifier. It's basically just technique and then the detail on this. On the sides. So yeah, it's and what you're saying with the licensing and the prices that are still continuing to increase. It's scary to see. For instance, is Lego going to continue increasing their prices for the next few years, or is it going to be fixed for the next 3 to 4 years, or what? Because the price increases on the set is extremely high.
Yeah. Yeah. As I say, it's not just the Star Wars ones where the increases are.
Yeah.
Ridiculous at the minute. I mean, the new train that's coming out for Harry Potter, it's a really nice looking set. Got plenty of in it, but it's still expensive compared to all the other genres that they do. And I hope it's not something that they're going to keep doing. It's just going to price people out of it.
Yeah, basically, what I would, for instance, if you would choose between the two sets, I would rather recommend the castle set, because it has a lot more detail, the comparison just to what the train has.
Yeah.
And the minifigures. I think you get more minifigures than what the trains, that Harry Potter train, or what I think it's Hogwarts Express.
Yeah, I think there's about 22 minifigures in it.
Yeah. And basically it's just the features that is combined in the castle is much more than that Harry Potter set itself.
The only thing I'm not sure about with the castle, and I don't, he's sort of going back to the sort of historic sets, is the yellow minifigures. I was quite surprised it was still the yellow minifigure, but yeah, it's going back to, like I say, the
if you think about it, I don't know if you guys actually heard this week where there was a comparison of for the new idea set that's coming out, and it's the Viking Village. That actually won. So basically, the thing is, what I think what is happening is Lego is actually looking, like data analytics. Like you compare what sets are selling the most at the moment with regards, and I think Star Wars is one of the themes that is making the most income for Star Wars. But I know from a fact, I don't know if you are following Chow who's on our WhatsApp group.
Yeah, the Brick Knight.
Yes, Brick Knight. Basically, if you go on his Facebook page and you follow the groups that he has created, it's not like a group of 200 to 300 people. It's like over 11 to 17,000 people that are on the castle groups.
Oh wow!
And if you go and could look basically of Charles' videos that he posts, it's like in the first 20 to 30 minutes, he has already over 200 views with his castle sets. So I'm like, this guy, that's why I'm not surprised Charles is making got so many subscribers, and he might actually break that record of the 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah. No, I think the other thing with Joe is the mocks that he does. I think mocks is just huge at the moment, and the stuff that him and his colleagues do.
Yeah, I think, for instance, if you had like close, like for instance, if I stayed in the UK now, and basically we could have actually created like a mock ourselves, then basically collaborate and say, you guys create this theme or basically this part of this theme, and I will focus, like for instance, on the clothes, and I will create this.
Yeah.
And then we combine it as one. And that's what they are basically doing. Each one gets a topic of that specific theme, then they create it, and then they combine it as one. But yeah, Charles, yes, like I don't know where he's getting all that money to build. Yes, but he's like, he has so much Lego. I think he has like a whole entire room just full of Lego, and he has so much time to actually spend and build sets, which is mostly focusing on castle. But I know he has Star Wars, but he hasn't actually shown everybody. He has shown me pictures of it, but it's stored away. But it's like very, very old Star Wars sets.
Now, the videos that get me is when he's sort of doing his haul of pieces.
Yes.
The amount of pieces is unbelievable.
Have you actually seen the clever ways he's building his sets? When he wants to build large scale sets, he's using Duplo bricks and combining it with the normal bricks that we are using, and then combining with Technique to actually. So that guy, I don't know if you actually had a conversation with him in person, but he's actually a chef, a professional chef.
Okay.
So I'm not surprised, when you are a chef, you go into so much detail of creating when you make food in the restaurant. So it makes clear sense from my side, but I'm basically shocked of why hasn't Lego actually picked up this guy that has so much potential.
Yes.
So basically, it's sad to see it, but I really hope for Charles' part that he breaks that limit and gets his channel monetized.
Definitely. You say, the techniques that are used, it's so intriguing to watch, because the amount of detail that to get with standard Lego is unbelievable. I mean, look, and I think the clever thing as well, it's not only that it does all the details and everything, it's modular.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's transportable.
I don't understand how somebody can get so many, well, how people can get so many pieces or minifigures because of the price of everything. There was like one where it was in a big castle and it was like the army in the castle.
Yes.
And it was either 14 or 18,000 minifigures in it.
Yes.
It's an absolutely insane amount of minifigures.
Yeah. The thing is also, it might be the currency, but like I understand from Charles' side, he's ordering a quite extensive, like his Lego from Bricklink, from a lot of people from Singapore or Malaysia, or they basically, I don't know if you guys are, no, you guys aren't on the castle group of Charles Castle group on WhatsApp, but they basically collaborate and then they swap out figures.
Right.
So basically, that I think that's how they are getting. But what I also saw from Charles' friends, they have like a storage room where they just buy sets and then they store it away, and then they either use it to build sets or they sell the sets to make more money from it.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know what strategy they are using, but those guys they are very, very good.
But it's when they moved into that big warehouse. It's like a huge space. It can't be cheap. But
I don't know. I really don't know. I've seen some of the pictures, but you have to pay for that rent each month to store it away. And for instance, what I've seen now in the UK, it's currently flooding, and if you store your stuff away in a storage location and it floods, then all your Lego sets that's inside, it's literally destroyed, except the pieces, but the boxes is destroyed if it gets flooded.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just glad that he's actually doing a lot better than both of us.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, how's your channel doing so far with regards to watch hours and subscribers?
We're at 741 subscribers at the moment, and I don't know what we're at on watch hours. I can have a look at the computer if you really want me to.
Yeah, the watch hours aren't that great, to be honest. It's the live streams that really bolster it.
How do you see your overall time?
Yeah.
So I take it you don't want me to go and have a look.
No, not just a bit.
Might do in a bit.
Sorry.
If you go to your option, on your YouTube channel, or not your YouTube, if you go to YouTube and you click on your icon, you just see YouTube Studio. And if you click on it, that will basically bring up, I think, analytics. Yes, analytics. And then currently I see I have like almost 139 watch hours. Wow. And then I also saw my subscribers jumped with up to 819. I was sitting here at 792, but I think you guys know about the strategy of the figures of the shorts.
Yes.
I've been applying it in a certain time frame, like what we've been discussing, and it's actually working well. But for the past 2 days, it's not doing that great. But I see I posted two shorts earlier. It was about Grogu, and then I think it's the GI-11 droid, which was with Grogu.
Yeah.
From the Razor Crest, it currently has over 1,002 views.
That's good.
So, but my subscribers haven't gone up. So it only went up like with one in the past 2 days. So.
Yeah. So in the last year we've had. It's gone back in.
Why don't you just have a look at overall? That's what counts.
So in the last year we've had 846 hours.
What? So you have to.
It's 4,000 a year you have to.
Yeah, but you get to 4,000 and then it has to be
then you have to sustain at 4,000 every year. So
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, what have we got in total? Is that's what I'm saying for now. That's what counts.
No, what counts now is what's in the year.
Oh, so you have to get to it within a year.
Within a year. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So you need to feel just hearing about the minifigure shorts remind me of the other cool YouTuber Brickbeard.
Yeah.
Have you heard of him lately? Brickbeard. Who is that? Well, wasn't he with on our group?
Was that sorry? I didn't catch that.
Brickbeard. Wasn't he with us?
Yes.
Yeah, well, isn't it that guy from the Netherlands?
Yeah, you still the Christmas Village.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so basically, I had a discussion with him, I think 2 or 3 months ago. He said he tried out YouTube for a year, and then because it didn't make any success, he basically stopped. So, yeah, Nigel and I and George and I basically had a discussion, but we just said, even though we're not making such a big progress, we are slowly continuing with the process. But like, for instance, I've seen with your channel, it has improved, like with a few subscribers.
Yeah.
I think it was 733, and now it's 751. So it's slowly. It's not like on a fast pace that you would expect it. But yeah, just with I think from the strategy, you guys should also look at maybe making more shorts and trying to see if you can push up your subscribers and your views, because you know the shorts don't count for watch hours. But if you, for instance, our other group member who has like over 6.4 million, if you have over, I think, 100,000 views, you get monetized for shorts, and you get like paid, I think, $70 or something like that a month for your shorts.
Okay. I was aware of that.
So yeah, it's hard work, but like, for instance, what I've also been seeing with what's his name, making these videos, like you got when comparing with you guys put in a lot of effort, but like it's when I look at it, I would try and fast forward to actually come to the set. So I'm basically not as long, let's say 8 to 10 minutes. I'll make it in between 2 to 5 minutes to keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
And I don't basically talk. So I just show the person what's going on, and then they can decide if they want to buy the set or not. But I show them the features, how the set looks like, what nice stuff actually comes with it. But yeah,
because that's why I've started making sure you use the chapters, because like you say, some people don't want to see the build, and
yes,
so it's nice to be able to go past that, to like see the review. And
like, for instance, it's I saw this one TikTok video of this guy. He fought against this one well-known boxer. He has blonde hair, but he's like very big on YouTube and social media. I can't remember his name, but he said it took him 8 years to get 4,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
so it's not easy to get subscribers.
No.
So
at the end of the day, I mean, going back to the point that Xavier was making about didn't know about Brickbeard. I say it's a shame about Brickbeard. I think when you go into Lego, or YouTube Lego, you can't really have an expectation of taking off quickly. I mean, I know some people do.
Yes.
But there's so many people out there doing it. It's very hard to get to the position where you are getting the subscribers, you are getting the views. And I think you can't really have that expectation that it's going to happen quickly.
Yes.
I would say it was such a shame with Brickbeard because I think the quality of his videos was fantastic.
Yes, I totally agree.
And when he was doing the stop motion, it was immaculate. And it's a shame that he's not sort of giving us that content anymore because it was really good to watch.
Yeah. Basically, I would have enjoyed it if he could have continued with like the next 2 years. But I understand if he stopped with it. But like for instance, this is something like a hobby. Like one of my friends, she's like a car fanatic. So she's like into VW, BMW, all those cars and stuff like that. But you need to respect it. It's her hobby, and if she enjoys it, then and she likes driving fast cars, you need to respect it. But like guys like us, we like Lego. Who, like for instance, we're not like guys that actually enjoy having fast cars and riffing the car and stuff like doing drag races. But what we are doing, we enjoy it, and we try and share our happiness or what our this things that we enjoy in on our daily lives with the people out there who are also Lego fanatics.
Yeah,
definitely. It's I fully agree with you. It's for me. It's one of the main things with Lego. Irrespective of having the channel, is the time I get to spend with George.
Yes.
The channel getting subscribers and that is a bonus, but at the end of the day, it's not what I was doing it for. It's George. Decided early on that he'd like to try a channel. We had no expectations, and I said at the end of the day, he can do a channel as long as he's enjoying it. Because that for me is the important part of it. You need to enjoy what you're doing. And all these things are both. The benefit for me was if I didn't do the channel, I wouldn't have all these amazing sets. Because my wife wouldn't allow me to get them. But because we're doing the channel with the collection we've got I think it's fantastic.
Yes. But basically, what I'm seeing on your wall is you are outperforming me with regards to sets. Like, for instance, like that R2D2 that I'm seeing there at the back. I don't even have that set. I'm still trying to get it. Even the Harry Potter set that's there at the top right corner. And the motorbike. You guys have amazing sets. So, basically, I would always try and recommend to a person, never stop with something that you enjoy.
Yeah.
And basically, that's why I'm also trying to, even though it's a hobby, but like, for instance, creating a bricklink store. Try and enjoy it. Like, for instance, what we are not actually like seeing is we are learning more skills. Like, for instance, you guys are playing with new technology that I'm actually not used to, or basically might not even have in South Africa. And basically you are learning three-dimensional skills of thinking outside the box, like for instance solving problems while building Lego sets. And basically if you get to any obstacle in life, maybe something from Lego would actually assist you of solving the problem. Or basically that like father and son bond, that's essential for what's his name, Georgie, for just learning new skills from his father of how you can solve problems or motivating him and stuff like that. It's very interesting to see it.
I agree, Xavier. We need a good talk before a stream.
Xavier, and if I say we're very open, if ever you want to contact us and we'll just have a chat or anything, we'd love to do it. And if there's anything, if you'd like to come on the stream, because I say you do it all the time, we can have up to 10 people in the stream.
Yeah.
And it'd be really good to get that community, and I think with the WhatsApp group as well. Whether we could do something where we can get the majority of the group in the stream, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I think Xavier, if you actually want to join our WhatsApp group, I don't know if you have WhatsApp. in your country. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you want to join us, you can basically. You guys have your contact details on your YouTube channel to is that Xavier can get hold of you. I have my email address on my YouTube channel. So if you want to get hold of me, you just send me an email and your contact details, then I can try and add you to the group. And yeah, basically, and then join us in the live stream. Yeah, like for instance, it's good to have a comparison of and sharing ideas and knowledge with each other. Like it's interesting to see what everybody is thinking, what they're doing from overseas. Like I'm sitting in South Africa, Nigel and George are sitting in the UK, and look how the kind of entertainment that we are having.
Yeah, it's excellent. Yeah, so yeah, if you want to send me an email, because I say it's George's email address is on his YouTube channel, and so I'll send you the details because we just have good chats about everything. It's such a nice community, and like Han said, it's multinational. We're here in the UK. Han's in South Africa. We've got some from Singapore, Australia, America. And it's fantastic.
Yes. I think we don't have someone from United States, but we do have someone from Germany and from France.
I thought Librix was United States, was he?
I think he's from Australia.
Is he?
I'm not sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's from Australia.
Really hard.
And Michael's also from South Africa. Yeah, because like, what was it? When I got the castle set, I actually posted a picture of it on the South African group. But I see a lot of people are going crazy about that spaceship set.
Yes, the old style.
Yes,
almost like the one that was in the Lego film.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are also going crazy about it. But when I posted it, Michael actually got in contact with me. So Michael doesn't actually know a lot about YouTube. Yeah, don't break the set, eh?
Yeah. Well, I put my bit on.
He was getting ahead and put a bit on, but then he realised I won't be able to put my bit on if it was on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you guys just show a bit closer, like the detail? Just show us what you've done thus far.
So this is bag
3
at the minute.
Yo, you guys are building fast, eh? And how many bags?
I mean, this was bag 1.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like for instance,
it looks like this is probably going to the part where the handle is because it's quite a substantial section there. It's going to be really strong.
Yes, I think next time we should actually do a comparison. Just show each other our, like you have the newest, the latest one, and I have the 2013. We can basically compare. But yeah, that handle section, I also have it in my set. And I think what I'm seeing there, what I can remember, that's also how the ATT was actually built from the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because the ATT is a set that George has wanted for a long, long time.
Pretty much at the start of the channel. When it got to because I got the microphone that we've used the whole time at Christmas, and then the first video I filmed was on Christmas Day.
Okay.
So I could get it done, and it was a bit of after a couple of months. I had one of the first few videos I did was the 501st Battle Pack. So I went around getting all the Clone Wars stuff, and we had we had the 4 clones from that, the 2 droids from it, and then 3 droids upstairs, and that's it. And I was just like, well, loads of people do Clone Army videos. So I'm just like, I got to do that at some point. So we went, I went on a rampage buying loads of Clone Wars stuff just so I could get it. And we've got a reasonable collection now. But yeah, talking about old sets, we have the new Obi-Wan Starfighter, and Dad, when he was younger,
I think it must have been about 7 years ago.
Bought the precisely when you were younger. Bought the
not really young.
Bought the the Twins 2002 version, wasn't it?
Yes.
2002, yeah.
Which has got the yellow Obi-Wan Kenobi in it.
Yes. You know, from there's this one store in South Africa that is actually selling. I will need to go and look, but it's a set that also came out with like Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker, which is like the yellow minifigures. But you remember when Padme, there was this one skin changer that was trying to assassinate Padme.
Yeah.
And they were flying in those flying cars around in the city. Now that set, someone is trying to sell that set now for peer, but nobody is actually buying that set. But I saw the price went up from 1,000 rand to 1,500. I'm like, no, yes, I'm not even sure if I want to buy it. But it's not even impressive like the ATT. It's like the ATT is so intimidating with regards to creating a battlefield itself. Yeah, so basically I just focused and made sure that I can get that set for myself. Like I pre-ordered two of them. So yeah, I probably will get them at the end of this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so Xavier, just going to your couple of points then. Yeah, it would be great to build the Casio. It's a bit extreme to take yours apart, but if you want to do that, we can do that. I'm not sure I'd want to take mine apart, but yeah, I'll be very happy to build that with you. And some of the reviews where, I mean, you may have seen some.
It'd be helpful if you did your steps, but okay.
Yeah, you may have seen some a couple of months ago where George went from looking really young and a very high voice on the intro. Deep voice and that on the review because it's. We went through a stage of it was building the sets, but because we're actually, I mean, last year went a bit crazy and we were getting new sets most weeks, weren't we?
I had to blow through it all.
Yeah, so basically, if we got a newer, bigger set, we were doing that and putting that on the channel first. So we had some sets that he built a long time ago, and we never actually finished off, which is why we're seeing a couple of them coming through. But yeah, that's. I think you were a bit shocked, weren't you, when you? Because I think it's just the change in his voice because we didn't really notice it.
Yes.
Look back at the earlier videos; it's actually quite high pitched on the earlier videos compared to. What it is now.
And also, just to let you know, if you decide that you want to take the castle apart, you will be doing that by yourself. I will not be helping you.
I will join him.
You said no, we're probably not going to take ours apart.
I will join him. I will join him there with the live stream, depending on my work.
Going back to what you said earlier, actually, with how Lego can actually help with like 3D models and stuff. There's where I went for my 11 plus, which I passed. Woohoo! It's in Essex. It's the best school you can go to. It's Edwards.
Yeah, King Edward's Grammar School.
King Edward's Grammar School, and they have a Lego competition. Lego Club, and you get there's like this Lego trophy actually in the trophy cabinet with everything.
Yes.
So I just think that's quite nice how the best school in Essex is still Lego. They're all still Lego fans.
Yeah, because I see here in South Africa they are pushing to get children to focus a lot on getting exposed to Lego, but combining it with programming.
Yeah.
With Python.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get the children to get exposed to it, but yeah, to be honest with you, I've not actually seen the big fan page of South African fans. I've not seen it. I know they are, but we've never actually come together or had a nice expo where you actually exhibit your sets like when you look at my Helm's Deep set, yes, like I don't even know how I will actually transport, because I actually saw it's not an error, but it's due to lack of experience of Chow is basically breaking the sets up and to make it much more easier to move around.
Yes.
And mine is like intact. I made sure it's intact. It cannot move. So basically, yeah, just think if you need to take it to an expo and you need to transport it, you will need to use a 4x4 or a van or something like that to add to put this whole mark at the back. So it's big. So yeah, and it's not even finished yet. So yeah, it's still taking a while to complete this set because there's not a lot of people that and they don't sell the bricks that I want for the set.
Right.
And also, Xavier, for taking Lego apart, that's 4,515 pieces too many. What are you doing?
Yeah, so with the taking apart, it's going back quite a while. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. No, you can't. Just up here, I've got the 1989 Batmobile.
Yeah.
And I bought it secondhand, and it was built. So, for the purposes of the channel, I took 3.5 days taking it apart, putting it back in numbered bags, so I could build it on the channel. So,
I bet you can
and
guess.
that was only 3,000. So,
I bet you can guess who took the model apart and who supplied the numbered bags. Two different people.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, she did number the bags.
Yeah, I had the duty of numbering the bags. He took the whole set apart. I played video games while he was doing it and recorded other videos.
Yeah, so taking sets apart is not something I enjoy.
No,
but
it's really annoying as well because you've got all the walls and everything.
Yeah,
we're gonna next year or potentially. Well, it depends on when we're gonna record it. I want it to be by the end of this year that me and Dad are going to do a clone base mock. Don't know if it's going to be attacked or not yet. We're going to try to figure that out. And so you're going to have the base, then you're going to have this nice river with this with medieval bridge going across it. So it's not really medieval, but that's what we're calling it. So then we're going to have all the grass and grass scenery, and then all the trees and everything. And we're going to see how it's going to look. But we don't. We've planned it out. We don't.
Well, George
that's why you bought that 501st clones.
Yeah.
I see we have another person.
Thank you for joining us, Jack.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Thanks. Yeah. With regards to, is it that the reason why you bought that 501st Clone Troopers?
Yes, they don't know if you want to.
Yeah, because what I'm actually doing, I think I might be incorrect. Yes, I might be incorrect. I'm not sure how many I have because I also want to create an army, but not like in a mock style. They, like the intimidation where they are standing in like a parade behind each other.
Yeah.
Which you just display on a base plate. I want to create something like that, but like not only with the 501st, but also the first phase. Now I'm just checking the comments. I'm not sure what the base.
I'm sorry. Please explain.
Yeah, what do you mean with the? Howdy, isn't he coming from the United States? He's saying that.
Oh, here we go. This is the operating chair. That sounds like surgical. This is the operating chair. Obviously not surgical. The operating chair of the tank. That's what I'm calling it. It really is just a massive tank with legs. Really. I've been seeing Battlefront 2. That's not on PlayStation. It is on PlayStation, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the Xbox and PlayStation game, it is there's one mission where the online missions with 100 other people, with 99 other people or something. So it's either 99 or 59, not 100% sure. And it's making. Oh, I'm trying to think now. And it's one of them is getting the ATTEs to the other side of the battlefield and destroying the droids.
Yes.
And capturing the place so the droid factory can't get away. So, and then there's one person, if they get to it quick enough, they get in the ATTE and actually control it. And that's been added recently, I think. I do think that's actually really nice. It's really cool. But I was in one of them. It's actually really cool to be in it and sit in it, and just the size of it. There was a battle droid, and he was quite far away. And he was one of the officers, so he just does a pistol, and he shot once at me, and I turned the gun at him, and he started to try to get away, but it didn't really work. Where are you building my bit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you are the first person I know of from Canada watching our stream. So
yes.
Thank you so much. In terms of toothpaste, I'm a bit biased because I work for a company that makes it.
You do that?
Well, I can basically say mine is what Colgate. So with regards to, I don't know if you guys are using Colgate in UK. Africa, we only use Colgate. Oh, we have a wide variety, but Colgate is the main one that we usually use.
Yeah, because if I say different brands what I actually make, I'll probably get in trouble.
Probably get a pay cut. Well, actually, when you think about it, who from your work, what are the chances that your manager happens to come onto the stream at that point? Colgate is the greatest, maybe Crest too. God, argument going on here. This is
I don't know about Crest, but Colgate is the one that I know. It's a lot of advertisements that take place here on South Africa's TV with regards to it, but that's what I know at the moment.
Well, it's not split, it's modular. It's part of it.
Colgate is the only good brand. I'm not saying a word.
The fact that, never mind. Actually, I'm not going to say anything because you probably don't want me to say anything, do you? I could say something, but I'm not allowed, or else I'll get my monthly Lego budget.
You don't have a monthly Lego budget.
I make myself a monthly Lego budget. It's usually infinite, but
I wish it was infinite.
How does that portion that you're currently building, George? How does that look now? Because just show us a bit of the detail of that. It isn't that where the person that's driving the ATT.
Yeah, it's the glass front, so you can actually see in, and then there's literally models detaching. Wait a second, need to make sure they don't explode in my hands. Then the only detail is the chair, and then the control, and the driving controls of it. That's it.
Do you also see sliding features, like it will slide in to a certain?
Yeah, so it's supposed to come in and out. I'm not done.
No,
it will only come in at a later stage when you are, I think, at pay or like.
It's actually the next step. We put that in place. So, Jax, we're not from Australia, so I'm quite surprised. I didn't really think I had an accent that was like Australia. So we're from the UK, not far from London. Home of the biggest story of Lego in the world. Gotta get that in. And we've got Lohan here from South Africa as well. So
it's basically like almost the Commonwealth, eh?
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's what it should be. We should have the International Lego Commonwealth Group.
Yeah.
All the people in the Commonwealth Games.
Xavier, where are you from again? Are you from the Netherlands? I can't remember.
I believe it is, yes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that did not work at all.
Brexit. I see.
Yes. Brexit. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure where I stand with Brexit. It's caused a lot more issues than that it's helped, I think, so far.
This is ridiculous. This is like a
You know what was interesting now for my MBA? Basically, I had to do an assignment.
I tried it the other way around. Oh, yeah, carry on, sorry.
George made a mistake. He's just trying to cover it up on him.
No, it's fine. Yeah, basically what I did was I had to do an assignment with regards to the African free trade. Like, for instance, before Great Britain moved out of the free trade that was taking place between them and Europe, until Brexit. Now it looks like they want to implement this free trade in Africa, but it's basically impossible to implement it because the African countries don't have the necessary infrastructure to require them to have a good supply and demand chain, like an operations supply chain. So due to lack of infrastructure development.
Clarks, by the way, that is the best shoe brand in the world.
Well, what did you do now? Did you break it?
School and suit shoes.
I think I just lived up to my name there.
Hey, hit the camera with a piece of Lego.
I didn't even actually see it.
It flew past the camera really
So something flew past the camera. I'm hoping George can find it.
I can see it. I must have
base shoe brand. What do you mean with the base? Like the base shoe brand in the UK or the in South Africa? Like, I'm not sure. In South Africa, I usually I go for exercises, I use New Balance.
That flew up the camera.
Yeah, it's I think shoe brand. I mean, for kids' shoes, definitely. I think Clarks are in the UK
and
probably the best.
Don't forget those.
But yeah, I'm quite open in terms of for adults, but I think for kids, I think the quality is in there.
Clark's kid shoes are actually really nice. Now the grown-up shoes are still nice, but they're very pricey. Unfortunately.
You know, it's interesting to see with Breaking Bad now, and that moment down, even the pieces started flying.
Guys, to be honest, I have no idea. And also, to be honest, I'm probably about 3 years overdue an MI test. So these help, but not brilliant. But it's definitely better having them on than not. Yeah, it was definitely a Breaking Dad moment. I just hope you come. So you have to hold the side bits.
Yes.
Like that. That's where I went wrong. But yeah, I quite like that actually. It slides in nice. It's nice tight fit as well.
Yes, that's what I also picked up with. It's the same. Even if it looks like a chrome section that's at the front portion of the driver. I also have that in my ATT.
Okay.
Has that started yet, the Star Wars Andor? I thought that was later in the year, but yeah, I'm not sure. I said the Star Wars series so far have been excellent.
Yeah, basically, I haven't even watched it. I don't know even when it's coming out. I haven't actually focused a lot on series at the moment.
Yeah, I thought it was September, October, but I could be wrong.
But I think what's his name? The Game of Thrones.
What's that, sorry?
No, the Game of Thrones, the Targaryen family, that's coming out this weekend.
Yeah, they've got the I think it's Monday morning about 2 a.m. They've got the new series.
I'll be back in a minute. Just gonna get a drink.
So where the helmet, George?
The other helmet is right there.
Stop it was in that.
How many clone troopers are there with Commander Cody? Is it like 3 or 2?
So you got 3 clone troopers and a clone gunner.
Okay. Oh,
so that's one minifigure left.
So it's basically it's actually a very nice battle pack with ATT.
Yes.
Yes, we've got 2 minifigures left in the set, so not too bad.
What? What about?
It's 1 to 10.
Please. No, I've heard about that. I think it's a children's TV series, or what was it? But
Yes.
I didn't even watch it. My most favorite watched series or children's stuff was Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Yes, that was.
I didn't see many of them, but I have seen it.
That was my favorite.
It's George saving Dad again. He's trying to, or making him think that anyway. But there was a new series coming out on Disney Plus yesterday, going away from the Star Wars thing, which I thought was excellent. Was She-Hulk. Now, I didn't know what to expect from that, but they've got the humor just right in it. So I was really impressed.
Yeah, I really don't know about that series. Yo, there's so many stuff that's coming out. I can't even keep pace or track with it.
Yeah, the one thing I think all the streaming services. I think for me, Disney Plus is probably the main Cat in the Hat live action. The one from years and years and years ago. Yeah, I remember watching that. Yeah, a long time ago. Was it Jim Carrey?
I don't even know about that series, The Cat in the Hat.
It was a live action. If it's the film, I don't know the series. There was a live action film it must be 15 years ago, I think.
Got a blast from the past here. You got the old logo with a nice cup of tea. It's definitely not Coke.
Don't you like to drink coffee?
No, I'm not. Well, so far I'm not allowed caffeine, and I do drink tea, but it takes me a while to drink it. So I have Coke in the mug and try to see if I can make pretty much caffeine, and I've tried to make people think that it's tea or coffee.
But what's his name? What's his name? Do you drink the original, like the Coke? The Coca-Cola?
Yeah, the original classic, yeah. That's my favorite type.
Yeah, have you guys actually realized that the taste of the Coke has actually changed?
Really?
It's not like the classic. You remember, Nigel, like for instance, the old Coke. The taste, it's not the same as what it was in the past.
No, definitely.
Like, after a hard day's work and it was very hot, and you just want a nice Coke. It's not like when you go to the store and you buy a Coke from the shelf. It's not the same as what it was in the past. It's like, and what we've actually realized, like for instance, I'm not sure what the prices are now for Coke in South Africa, but I think it's like 25 or 27 Rand now for 2-liter Coke. But like it doesn't have the same taste.
No.
And we actually found one. It's called Zip Cola. Zip Cola is actually has the same taste as the original Coke. So it's like much cheaper. It's like 11 to 12 Rand for 2-liter. So we rather buy that than the original, like the normal Coke.
So there's an interesting question from Jax. What's the biggest dad life tips?
Oh God.
Okay, now I'm not a dad yet, so I can't answer that yet.
No, I think my biggest life tip is buy Lego. Brilliant. Love it.
He means about being a dad. That's not exactly. Oh, so that's the best life tip about being a dad you can give.
Yeah. Well, Lego is brilliant. As being a dad as well. Yeah, it's.
What's the team that you're supporting there? Everton.
No, it's my hometown, Leicester City.
Oh, Leicester. Okay.
So not the greatest start again.
I don't think stuff nobody knows how it's really being made.
Well, at least we're not. At least we're not Manchester United, eh?
No. not the start they've had. It's been awful start they've got. Although apparently the last time they made a start as bad as this, they won the league.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. No, I'd rather stay with my team. So mine is. I have two teams. It's basically Liverpool and Bayern Munich. So I support. Okay.
Yeah, you were lucky last year. I thought you got it on the last day.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not into football that much, but yeah, I mostly watch rugby from my side. But yeah, that's when I have the time for it.
Yeah. You may have noticed George has disappeared.
Yeah, I see that. I think you added some of that Harry Potter spells there on him.
He's doing something very nice. He's going to make me a cup of tea.
Fortunately, I've noticed I'm not getting paid for this.
We shouldn't be getting paid for it, cheeky individual.
AFC Ajax. Yeah, you know, we have also in South Africa a team Ajax, what we call it, Ajax Cape Town.
I think what's good though, this could be in exchange for Lego.
George, you don't get Lego for making me a cup of tea. It's a nice.
Yeah, let's have a go.
Are you busy with the leg section? Yeah.
Yeah, so just on the first leg.
You know what would actually be very nice if you can mechanize the whole thing and it works with motors.
Yes.
You can remote control it. Yes, that will be so intimidating.
We invented Total Soccer.
How many people do we have now on the live stream? I can't
we have 6 at the moment.
6?
Yeah.
Yes. Last time I think we had 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think it was 3. So thank you everyone for joining. So really appreciate it. So just to catch up on what we're doing the new ATTE that came out on the 1st of August with the really anticipated Commander Cody. So so he's a fantastic little figure. So we'll let him just sit. Bit hard to see with this lighting. Makes everything so washed out when it's close. But yeah, it's been a fantastic set so far. I'm really enjoying the build on this, and it feels nice and solid as well. Those nice flexi foot. But yeah, no, it's really good. I hadn't noticed how many we can't. Watching the comments, I don't tend to look at how many.
Yeah, no, it's actually nice to see that other people are actually joining us, and say thank you to Xavier and Jack for actually joining us. I'm not sure if we count as, or if I count as part of the 6. Not sure.
I don't think so. We've been through StreamYard. I don't think you're counted as one.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, because we're not doing too bad. We're halfway through bag 4, and there's only 6 bags. It'd be nice if we can finish this tonight. Need George to speak up a bit.
Yeah.
Well, as Dad is just ignoring me, we've almost been going for an hour and a half.
Almost, yeah.
Which I've tried to tell him to say about half a dozen times. He just hasn't picked up me at all.
Sorry.
Yeah, just coming back, I see there's a comment from Xavier. I don't know. What I was talking about was basically a walking ATT walker. Basically mechanizing that whole thing. And then, because if you look at it, the AT walker only has 4 legs. But if it starts walking, it looks like it's going to fall over.
Yeah.
At some stage. But with the ATT walker, it looks much more intimidating when it starts walking with its 6 legs. And if you can mechanize the turret to also turn and lift up its gun, etc., etc. But yeah, it's really nice to have things like that. Even if you go to Lego Expo, you just think that you remote control this thing and you will start walking around with it. Everybody's going to take a video clip of it.
Yeah. Now, talk about remote control stuff like that. As I say, we did. There was one of our friends who he does. He owns a 3D filament shop, and he ran something called Cosprint on Sea. I think it was June. And it's mainly based. Well, 90% of it is based around 3D printing, but we took some Lego to show them.
Yes.
But like I say, the remote control, that some people have done. It was Star Wars droids, and they've got an R2D2 there, and they've even got the BB-8. And they'd all got controlled by Xbox controllers.
Oh, okay.
But it was just phenomenal. You'd be hard pressed to say it wasn't directly from the film set.
Yeah.
And to see that you can do that sort of control, it's fantastic. And I said I'd love to try some mechanisms on the Lego, but it's a shame they stopped doing because these are that starter set, which gave you a motor and some lights and stuff like that. And they stopped doing it. It's gone ridiculous pricing, and you have to buy each motor and everything separate now.
Yeah.
It's a shame because it's made it expensive, because there's a few sets I'd like to try and do sort of automation on, but I just can't justify the cost at the minute.
Yeah, no, I also I haven't actually focused a lot on that. Like for instance, when it comes to Technic sets, those sets are mostly used to build these motorized functions.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I'm very into. Like for instance, if you think about it, I think it's not a bulldozer. It's that one. Yes, I can't remember what the set is, but it's a remote control set, and it's kind of like earth moving motor vehicle.
I remember you having that on your channel. Can't think.
Yes, let me quickly check if I can see what it's called. But yes, I forgot. But it's very expensive. I think it's like 7,600 rand for that set. Yeah, I'm not sure how much it is. Oh, it's a app-controlled D11 bulldozer of Caterpillar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 7,500 rand in South Africa.
Wow.
Just for
yeah, I'd love to try some remote control stuff on it, but because I said the sets for them are just too expensive, and I'd love to try and do some of the. I don't know down yet. Can put this piece on.
Well, that's all.
Yes, don't break it, eh? Don't break it.
No, it's not broken. No, it's only the fronts are broken so far.
You're trying to make me break it off. Yeah, when it didn't need to be. Have you noticed anything? Specifically, something sitting in the kitchen.
For the buyers of the Barracuda Bay, they ask 140. I'd rather buy again Lego. Well, do you mean you'd rather buy another one of them, or would you buy?
You rather buy direct from Lego? And yes, the light sets. We've only got one light set. We were given it. I was given the kit by my friend Aaron.
Yes, that of the goblet.
Yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet. And it's really good, but the prices of them are ridiculous. I mean, some of the lighting kits are nearly the same price as the set itself.
Yes.
And I just can't justify that. They look fantastic. It's like the one I've been really tempted by, because we're not built. Again, it was a Christmas present, still not built it yet. is the Ecto one. Because the lighting kit on that looks phenomenal. And the one I've seen, it's actually got lights and sound as well. So you can have the sirens going, and so you got all the blue lights flashing. It just looks amazing. And it's reasonably priced compared to some of the others. I mean, I think it's about £80 or something. But it's still a lot of money. And I'm struggling to find justification to do that. Because I could get another Lego set instead.
Yeah. I like how a few minutes ago Dad's just like, oh, well, to finish this set off, George is going to have to speed up when for 5 minutes he was sat there after I turned the page doing nothing, just looking at it.
Well, I was talking.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking now and he's still building.
That's good. Yeah, your father's entertaining the people on the live stream.
Have you noticed something that's sat in the kitchen?
What?
That you can't see from here? Something you're supposed to have?
My tea. Why have you not put? So you made me a cup of tea and you didn't bring it in.
Yeah, you asked me to make you a cup of tea, then asked me to bring it in.
How cruel is that? Obviously, tea then doesn't bring it in to me.
You didn't ask me to.
Can you bring it in to me then, please? You have to get a mat as well.
Maybe in a few minutes.
You know you want to.
Why are you turning the page?
Because it's
Stressful at this point. That's all it is. With him building, it's completely stressful.
I was just in autopilot mode. I didn't even realise I was building George's set.
Always moans at me when I do that.
Yeah, you can actually start with the other parts. It's so long.
Yeah, do this bit, George.
This one.
Although you can't do it till I've done my bit.
Yeah!
How many bags is there in the set itself?
6.
Yeah, there's 6 in total.
We're on bag 4.
Because if you think about it, I have what was it? I opened up the tower clock set of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And I also saw 6 bags, but I've only gone up to bag 2 so far. Working and finishing other stuff in the evening. I don't have actually a lot of time. What I actually do is I basically open it up, and as I go from the kitchen down back to the office, I just walk past it, and then I put it in a couple of pieces, and then I leave it again. And then during the day, also when I'm working from home, I just walk past it, add more pieces, and then I go on. It's like a chess set, like when you play chess. But basically, it's what I actually realized. It makes you think, and at the same time, it reduces your stress level. If you think about it, because you're not thinking about work, you're thinking about Lego.
The only time I think where we've done that was I had another one of the 501st battle packs, and I didn't think I was going to get any in London, so I did it in the kitchen. I got the first bag done and just walked away for a few hours and did something else, and then I came back a couple of times and added a few, and then I finished it after a while.
How many?
Just don't have enough time to properly.
Yeah. And you're busy with your hands. You're like doing something else. How many of the 501st Legion sets do you have? Like 3 or 4?
We've got 4 now. Can you? I need to know where the foot goes. I can't. It's like painting on a. It's like remaking a picture on a blank canvas with them both being blank.
It almost sounds like Top Gear, eh?
Yeah, it does.
The Jeremy Clarkson, Aaron.
It's like in the Lego Masters, the Australia one. I think it was the Australia one where the cyan and he pushed it off the table and told them to remake it. So that's exactly what this is.
Have you actually watched the new Lego Master series?
Yeah, we started. What was it? The second week was it? This last. Yeah, so we've seen the first 2 episodes of it.
Oh, yes, I haven't even watched it, guys. I've not even had time to watch it. So, is it like when did it start? 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it started 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's been quite good so far, isn't it?
Is it better than the others? Like comparison?
No. I think the USA one is definitely the USA one's definitely the best. We hated the. It's really annoying because it's obviously here, but we hated the UK one. The UK one was absolutely rubbish, so we didn't watch it in the end. But the Australian one, it's reasonable. It depends on what day it is, really. What time of day it is.
I think the issue with the UK one, they haven't done one recently, so that they just put the old series back on, and there's been so much progression on the American and Australian one.
Yes.
Very, very basic, and the skill level compared to what they're pushing on the other ones seemed really low. I mean, it was still very good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you're like, for instance,
But you look at what they're doing on the. I mean, for example, there was one on the. I think it was the Australian one last time. Was it the previous series where they had to build something just from a single Technic?
Yes, which was hanging from the sky.
Yeah, that's right. And they did that massive ship that must have been best part of a meter long. And it's like, how do you do that from that one piece?
Gets to the judging, the rope snaps. That's what I'd just be like, it has to just, there can't be anything inside. It's got to be completely
really.
Okay, good.
Did it actually snap?
No, it didn't snap, did it?
What? No.
George is making that bit up.
Yeah, I'm saying if I hate it if the rope snapped in that situation.
Oh, okay. I was like,
so I've even done my own code because I do engraving as well. So I did my own code.
Correction, he did it like 2 years ago, and is only just showing it.
Yeah, well, we don't show engraving on the channel.
No, we don't show it because this is not a 3D printing channel or engraving channel. It's a Lego YouTube channel, the better of the three, in my opinion.
Haven't they actually won the Premier League before, like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah. I can't remember what year it was. I should remember it because it's such a momentous occasion.
That's the screw that's just come out of the chair. Nope. That's not good.
No,
literally the screw fell out of the chair. So that's not a very good sign so far. And I'm also missing a piece, unfortunately.
Look on your right hand side. There's more pieces on your right hand side. Next troopers.
Thank you. Blank that they were there completely, and it was there.
Just quickly fix the chair.
Yep. So we'll see Dad in a couple of hours, maybe. That's what he means by quickly.
It's not the first time he's done it. It comes out a long way, but I don't know why.
Literally, the screw completely falls out. Epic stream. Thank you. This one, you might as well just have a Breaking Bad channel where it's just everything you build.
Breaking Bad, not Breaking Bad.
Dad, where everything you build you smash afterwards. But it has to be 3D printing build, not like a.
Yeah, you know what's actually annoying is when these guys actually build a set and then they stand on top of on the second floor and then they drop the set.
Yeah, on Lego Masters.
No, it's not Lego Masters. It's like some people do it on their TikTok or YouTube channels and then they just drop it and then the set breaks. And people, I'm like, guys, you've actually spent so much time and energy just to build the set, just to go and throw it or down from the top or like the second level and see how it breaks. It's like
because it's like one of the old Lego Masters.
No. It's just
I know. I'm just saying like another thing that happens or something else.
Okay.
On the Lego Masters, they put dynamite in the set and blew it up. Once it was built, it's like, why would you have a challenge where it's how well can the set explode? What are you doing? How does that look like these? What are you doing? Got a power through this by myself.
You're not on a construction site and that thing actually happens and then they need to fix it.
Yeah.
I think it costs the client a lot of money just to fix the problem.
I don't know what I was thinking there, because I saw the piece I needed and just put on something completely different.
I've
already built it 3 times.
I agree, Xavier. It's hard to watch. I do like it, but it hurts. You know, not literally. You know what I mean? It's not a nice feeling.
Yeah, just to also, I don't know if you guys actually thought about it. You know, I'm not sure if it can actually take place, but when you do a live stream on YouTube, can the live stream not also be on TikTok? I'm not sure if you can do both.
I know you can do Facebook as well. I'm not sure about TikTok.
I thought TikTok was just shorts, like 60 seconds and stuff.
No, I think you can do live on TikTok.
Yeah,
you can. Have, like, a certain amount of followers.
You can do a live stream on TikTok as well, but I'm not sure. Like, for instance, if you do something like that, you can maybe get more subscribers or stuff like that. I see there are people that are promoting their YouTube channels via their TikTok channels.
Yeah. I think the problem with it is some of my friends have them, and I think it was either you have to pay for live, like you do on YouTube, depending on what you use, or it's you have to have a certain amount of followers. Or so I think it might be you have to have 1,000 followers. I think it might be that.
How many?
We've got a TikTok channel, but I'm never posting. We never really post anything.
We look at it. We got 1 million followers. Whoa!
That would be nice.
How many followers do you actually have on TikTok at the moment?
I have no idea. I can't remember the last time I actually looked at the TikTok channel.
Because I've so far, just with the shorts and the videos that I've been making, I've managed to get over 1,000 followers now.
Oh wow, that's good. That's really good.
But I've not presented or promoted my. Xavier, also Twitch.
Does Twitch do things like this? I thought Twitch is more gaming.
Yeah, Twitch is designed for gaming.
No, it's not only for gaming. For instance, basically there's people that are also building Lego on Twitch itself. I'm not joking.
Oh, okay.
So and there was some. I think even on Twitch, they can donate money.
Yeah.
To you. So basically, there was this one guy that was actually carving gestures out of wood.
Yeah.
And he was standing there, and he had this button where people can donate money. But while he was standing carving out the gestures, he realized a lot of people were just donating him money. And he was like looking at the channels like, guys, that's too much.
You can have that on YouTube live streams as well.
Yeah, so basically, I think that will maybe be a good idea for promoting everybody's Xavier. You also you have for instance, if it's a combination of 3 people or 4 people, then promoting everybody's YouTube channels via the live stream. There's also a weird woman licking and scratching microphone weird.
That does sound very weird.
What?
Yes.
Why? Why would you?
Yeah, people like it though. It's weird. Unfortunately, that's what this planet's descended to. Everything that's weird is cool nowadays. Well, correction, it's cool according to some people.
I see you asking a question about sorry, what?
That makes so much more sense. It would be really, really helpful if you put the other one of this on. Oh no, if you just put this on, which is on your 3rd step of that. So it's not like it's really far in and you just missed it. So there's so much.
It's getting really cheeky, isn't it?
No, I'm just showing your errors. It's like on the Shield. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just proving that I'm right.
No, you're not proving. If you want to prove, you need to create a hypothesis. And from a hypothesis, you need to go through a whole set of steps to prove that something is correct. If it's not correct, then you have to create a whole new procedure of proving that it's correct.
If you've done it right this time.
You see, I don't build it wrong. I challenge George to find out where I made the mistake.
Yeah, he's only saying that, but that's what I used to do. That's what I used to say to him. So that's the only reason why he's saying that.
Yeah, I might give that one a miss.
Okay.
I'm not sure people would want to see that. It's probably not quite the same effect.
I would probably stop the YouTube channel if you did that. At least delete the video. You would, do not do that while I'm at high school. Don't.
Yeah, check out the latest video. There's me looking at me.
Yeah, like when are you starting high school?
Saturday. It's Friday. Yes, please. It's Friday today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 2 weeks and 2 days.
Okay.
So I've got about half a dozen sets to do before Friday next week because I've got my grandparents coming here. Then they're going back to Leicester. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scratch you. Where they live, and then we're going up to there, and then we come back the day before I go to school. So I've got to get all my sets done in the next from now to next Friday. So hopefully that will go well.
He needs to try and get ahead so that when he starts high school, he hasn't got to worry about getting the new videos done.
Because there might be what's coming next, and I'm obviously going to have to edit some of the builds and stuff, but that doesn't take long. So.
Yeah, that's what I also did during the evenings of this week because I have the study break. So basically, I created the 7 weeks videos, which are normally basically is scheduled for 8 o'clock. I think it's 7 o'clock in the mornings in Great Britain, so time period. And basically, that's only coming on a Wednesday. And then basically for the Legos, that Skywalker Saga game, that comes up also on a Saturday. So so I make sure that I post at least 2 videos per week. But even if it's just a Lego set or sets from the past or even just from the gaming part of Lego.
Yeah.
You can sort that out. No, look, it's supposed to be touching.
No, this bit goes, that's not supposed to be touching, it's just the angle.
Oh, okay. And why did you give me a funny look when I said it should just be what's coming next and some builds editing?
You make it easy, George.
It is easy at this point. Sorry, heat your hand into me.
Yeah, it might be everybody's losing concentration. They need to take a break.
Yeah.
I've never had Kool-Aid, to be honest.
Cool.
I'm not sure we even have that over.
That's cool. Hey?
What's that? Huh?
Yeah, it's a drink, Kool-Aid, but I don't think we have that.
Oh, it's an energy drink, isn't it?
I don't know.
Where's that coming out from? Yeah.
Jack's put it on. Just put it on. Do you like Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid? No, I don't even know. And I see Xavier is asking, but South Africa had a question.
Yes, he's saying that you had a question, but he couldn't hear it.
I'm not sure. It was probably when I asked him if he's from the Netherlands, something like that. It was the one question I had.
Was it when Lohan was asking George about when he's starting high school, maybe?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm in the grammar streams. I passed the 11 plus, as I said earlier.
How many subjects are you going to have when you start?
Well, a lot more than obviously primary. I think the majority of them is English, maths, PE, art, RE. Then we've got French, Spanish, and then you've got loads of different stuff under the PE stuff.
French, Spanish, yo.
Yeah. On the for the first 3 years you don't get a choice. Oh no, is it for the first year and then you get a choice?
Yes.
Yeah, the first year you don't get a choice. You have to do them both. So.
It's like, yeah, no, basically, I think in South Africa we don't have that. We only have Afrikaans, which is a combination of one of basically my home language that I speak, and then English. So I'm not sure about other schools, but yeah, like I think no private schools that do. You can choose between German and French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I was in school, which is quite a few years ago, it was French and German as well. And I think
Yes.
Spanish. I was quite surprised when George came back and said he was going to be doing Spanish. I didn't realise that was a
basically,
Pretty funny.
yeah. You know what's very interesting? I've never actually thought about it. You know, normally, I think I did mention to you that I was doing my one big assignment, my final exam assignment with regards to a bank in South Africa that needs to expand to an African country.
right.
And basically, we had to assess the demographics and then the economic aspect, or if the bank is going to make revenue in that country or not. And you know, with regards to demographics, the country that I actually identified was Mauritius, which is basically they also speak English but also French. So if they utilize the apps like the banking apps or even the ATMs, I've never seen in my life an ATM which is basically French or German or Spanish. I've always just seen it in English. I don't know about you guys if you've seen something like that before.
Have you seen the comment from Xavier?
What was it?
When Dad was in school, was that the time when Napoleon went to Russia or earlier?
No, it's because when
I'm not that old.
well, when you said when I went to school, which is quite a long time ago, I nodded at the camera. I'm not wrong.
Oh, I can't believe it.
You know, I think of the period of Napoleon was the 1700s, right? Or the 1800s.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
yes.
About right.
It was basically at the end of the 1700s and the beginning of the 1800s when the Napoleon Wars were taking place.
Perfectly correct. So I'd say that's right.
Cheeky individual.
Well, I'm saying the timeline's right. What did you think I meant?
That made me school then. Oh, been picked up. Anyway, just to take it away from that subject, I think because I need to. So now we've got the four main guns on the front, and say if I pull it out correctly, the driver's seat, and four of the six legs.
Seat.
What?
Driving seat. I'm sure there's probably
Pilot seat, isn't it?
It's not a plane.
Yeah, I think that's looking quite nice, isn't it?
It
stands up really well. So I'm quite pleased with it.
Yes, it does. And basically, that's I think you can remember. I created my video of my ATT, and then I compared the size of my Scottish Terrier to actually see how big it is.
Yeah. This is actually bigger than I thought it was going to be, to be honest.
It's smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Really?
It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
So I think this compared quite well with the clone turbo tank.
Yes, because I know in South Africa there's only like one store in South Africa that has the clone trooper tank.
Yeah.
I basically ordered 3 from them, just in case if it's being sold out. But also, the new Harry Potter sets that are coming, that came out, I think, at the beginning of August, like the one with the dragon.
Yes.
It's not in South Africa. The other sets are there, but not the dragon. I'm like, what's going on? And then they would tell you, no, you need to go and buy it from Takealot. Takealot is almost like Amazon, but
Right.
it's like South African version.
I'm back.
It's almost like the T-Rex, that Jurassic Park set of the T-Rex Escape or the Breakout or something like that.
Yeah, T-Rex Breakout, yeah.
Yes, basically, we also don't have that in South Africa.
No?
It's a bit strange.
Because that's a really nice set, actually. I was impressed by that.
No, we don't have that in South Africa, but I'm trying to, because my parents are going to Spain and Portugal in September again, and I'm trying to see if they can maybe get me that set.
Yeah.
For when they are there, but it depends if there's a store that's close by. If the store is not close by, then it won't work.
You're planning to come to the UK at some point, aren't you?
Yeah, basically we have friends. Now I must figure out how I need to explain. Like it's this guy that actually met as his future wife here in South Africa, and they got married, but then they moved to Dubai. So he's actually from the UK, but he never got a South African citizenship or passport and stuff like that. So he basically still used his British passport and stuff like that. But now they have officially settled in the southern part of England. So, it's been a couple of years that they have been staying in Dubai and working there because basically they were both in the education system. So, being teachers. So, I think they both they're both tired of being teachers, or maybe they got something better in the UK. But I'm not sure. It's been a while, but usually they also assist me with regards to buying sets that is not in South Africa. But it's been a while. But for instance, the Assassin's Creed Valhalla figure.
Yeah.
Like in South Africa, we didn't get it, but he managed to get the figure for me. But he's keeping it at his house for me until I pass by, or basically come and collect the figure. So it won't only be the figure, but also the set from you guys.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Sorry, we're trying to figure out something that Xavier said. I thought it was no, I see you guys are thinking in it's T-Rex, T-Rex Rampage. I thought it was the T-Rex Breakout.
Yeah, the T-Rex Breakout is the small set that came out this year.
Yeah. So he broke out and then Rampage.
Yeah, the T-Rex Rampage is the one set where I completely lived up to my Breaking Dad name.
Because we had it on the fish tank, and the fish tank was awful. That absolutely looked awful for a couple of years. I'm not wrong, am I? So what we did was we moved everything at the top, and it turns out one of the things was the T-Rex Rampage. So what Dad decided to do was pick up the model by the sloped side, which he let fall out of his hands. So he had the top half in his hand. Yeah. The bottom half exploded all over the floor. It wasn't a good day.
Yeah, I didn't let go of anything. I was literally holding it. So I didn't think there was that much weight at the bottom. I just got it wrong. So I was holding it by the sides, and then the bottom half it went.
Yes.
We lost a couple of bits. I mean, we thought we'd found everything, and it was probably 18 months after I dropped it, or 2 years maybe. I finally got round to sort of going through the instructions and rebuilding it. And
so just the T-Rex. Let's say that.
yes, that's the set with the the massive
Yes.
gates.
Oh, with the Jurassic Park.
That was the T-Rex Rampage, the one with the massive gates. And then the Breakout was the one this year. But yeah, so it's rather stupid that I dropped it, and that's how I started rebuilding it. And this is where it just shows that Lego is probably the best customer service of any company, because they've been brilliant every time. I found out I was missing a few pieces.
Yes.
And one of them was one of the monitors. And of course, being one of the monitors, it got a sticker on it.
Yes.
So I went through. I found the pieces I was missing. I think it's about six or seven pieces in total. So I ordered them direct from Lego, and I contacted Lego to ask if there was any way that I could get hold of the sticker set, because I couldn't find it on their website.
If somebody made the Jurassic Park gates on Lego Masters, we should have sent that to them with where they drop it.
They were kind enough to actually send me free of charge. And I was very open with them. I told them exactly what I'd done. They sent me the sticker set free of charge.
Sure.
So where is a service like that?
Yeah, basically, when I think about it, a set that would actually be a very nice set to get from Jurassic Park, which is now the Jurassic World, is that one with the. It looks like I'm looking at it. It's basically set 76950. I think it's a Triceratops dinosaur. I think we basically call it as the Stegosaurus.
Oh, okay.
So what I've actually realized is that's a set that's very scarce to get. I see it's even sold out in the Lego South Africa certified stores.
Well,
That's something that I would definitely go for to get that set, because there is not a lot of how can you say Jurassic Park sets that have that Stegosaurus to it.
No.
And basically, if you think about it, you can also with the Warhammer, the Total War Warhammer, create that, or use the animal to create an army out of it with the dinosaurs.
Yeah, we're going to one of our friends' house to do a game. We haven't played it in about a year. But since the channel started, we just haven't played it at all.
Yeah,
loads of stuff upstairs. We got a box set, or two box sets that we bought brand new. Neither of them are, they're opened, but they haven't. Nothing in it's been built at all.
Yeah, but basically, I think you guys mentioned that you played Total War, but it's like the Warhammer. Yeah, basically, I tried a little bit in my spare time to see how the Total War Rome 2. And I tried it out, and I basically see I suck with the game. I'm not that good. I actually thought I would be really good, but just like the strategy that they are applying against me, like for instance, it looks like it's like these soldiers, infantry, is light infantry with javelins, and if I start approaching with my Roman army, they actually demolish my guys when I start attacking them. So it's not.
Was this the prologue?
Sorry.
Was this the prologue of it?
I think yes. I think it's a prologue.
So was that the third bit of it?
Yes.
Yeah, we just do the custom battles. We don't do that. We completed it once, and I accidentally deleted the prologue.
Yes,
so we had to do it all over again. And after a while, we just got fed up with it. So we've just skipped to doing the custom battles. The custom battles are a lot funner than the prologue.
Oh, really? So basically, so you create your own armies and then basically see how the battle turns out.
Yeah, you can have sea. You can have a sea battle, a land assault, or settlements. But you can have. But the campaigns on it, you have to think about. You have to think about who you want as your ally, because it's the AI, obviously. But
Yes,
you want to think about who you want as your allies, because you have a certain amount of money as well, and then which you can get from depending on how you play the game. But you've also got to think about food, because you can get food sorted
Yeah.
if you don't sort out farms and stuff. So that is a lot. So the battles are much more getting just like the fighting aspect of it, but the campaign is much more strategic and stuff, because you have to because the problem is your army can starve, and
Yes.
luckily something that's quite good is if you're within your army's borders, then while they're in your army's borders, your army will heal. But if you're in another border, they don't do that. So when you're about to go into another fight, it's more of you need to buy more troops. So it's it's quite strategical stuff.
Yes,
It's a good game.
I've actually picked it up while I was playing it a bit. Like for instance, it starts showing like a red skull on top of the guys. I was like wondering, why is this red skull the whole time on top of my general's head? Until I did some research and I found out that I didn't actually create a lot of farms for food. So I had to try to create more food, but yeah, it's. I think they don't actually teach you that in the beginning. They only try and show you the basics, but you will only learn it from playing it the whole time and learning from it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a good game, because you've got wait, go back. I haven't got everything. But is there anything else? But you've got you've got the Warhammer games as well on it.
No, not the Warhammer. I'm just trying to test it out with regards to Run 2.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like the other ones that are on it.
Yes.
You've got like Attila, which is what would you say that's like Anglo-Saxon era.
Yes.
Before the Romans and everything.
Basically, then, but I need to purchase it. So it's just one of the options that they're providing.
Yeah, I definitely, for like just the fun of it, I would definitely just go straight to the custom battles, because you get to choose what type of a battle it is. You get to set the funds limit, because obviously having a certain unit costs a certain amount of money, and you get to build yours. And if it's just you in the custom battle, you also get to build the opposing army.
Yes.
But you can have up to 4 armies on each team. So, it's actually quite good when you think about it.
Yeah, basically, I don't know if you actually realized or tried it out on like a YouTube and like a gaming YouTube channel, but there's actually a lot of people that watch these skirmishes. I don't know if you actually realized it.
Yeah, George is one of them that watches them.
Yeah, I like all of the battles and stuff.
Yeah, so just going back to Xavier a minute. So you say you enjoyed the intro of the last Lego Square with George in front of that. Is that because you're seeing the different parts of the collection that you don't normally see? Is that the bit that you liked about that one?
What? It doesn't mean the starting screen. He means the first bit. Yeah, or do you mean the starting screen?
No, there wasn't a starting screen on that. It went straight to your.
Yeah, but you had the front page. Yeah.
No, so it's in front of the Lego collection. Because it's unfortunate because you don't see the majority of the collection we have on this normal view.
There's a fire extinguisher and a coffee cup.
So it's quite nice to see with the Sith art and that on the wall behind him, and the Technic cars. Because it's unfortunate we don't see it. So yeah, one of the things we want to do is, I think once we've got the Harry Potter train on the wall, is to do a room tour to show all the different sets we got. So I think it's just nice to share what we got. There's quite a large array of different sets, and there's probably sets that people wouldn't be aware of. And it's just nice to sort of share that, to be honest.
Yes, I totally agree with you because I think your collection is much more bigger than mine. Mine is like very, very small.
Yeah, I was went a bit mad last year, to be honest. It shouldn't be as big as it is.
By the way, your Helm's Deep mock is really nice.
Yeah, that one is really an amazing set that I've been working on it. There's this one guy that actually assists me of getting pieces that I actually require. So he notified me this week that there's some pieces that is available, like mountain pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I've given him a price and he has accepted it. So I need to basically, he will send it at the end of this month to me. So basically I will see how it looks like. But it's only like a few. It's like 7 mountain pieces, but it's not a lot.
And with the size of that mock you've done, it's going to be such a small part of it.
What is
and the thing is also getting more minifigures. Like more of the Urukai. I actually realized I added an additional section which I do not have minifigures, which is Urukai. So I need to get more Urukai minifigures, which I don't know how I will get it, because there's a lot of guys that don't, in South Africa's brickling stores, that don't sell it.
Yeah.
Because we go on, it's mainly Facebook Marketplace and eBay, and you can get like the massive packs.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, but like I said, there's not a lot of people in South Africa that's selling their Lord of the Rings stuff. But like, for instance, there are guys that are selling the sets, but they are like overpricing the sets.
Yeah.
So
when you say the set, do you mean the set that the minifigures are in?
Yes.
Yeah, we try to find the just the minifigures themselves instead of trying to get the set and the minifigures. Yeah. Unless you're trying to get what's in the set as well.
Yeah, basically, for instance, what I've seen was that Shelob's attack of Frodo and Sam and Smeagol with this big spider. And then Elrond's Council is the other one. But that's the 2 that I've picked up so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just to give a try and clear view, so we have all 6 legs in there, all a bit floppy. But it does mean it's going to stand on any terrain, so that's quite nice the way they've done it.
Can elves die of old age?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And starting to put a little bit of detail in, so I presume this is going to be a gun rack.
What
so we've got a fire extinguisher and a cup. Bit of a strange one, but and then we've got some gauges at the back. So starting to get a bit of detail. And the other thing we built is the handle.
What's
so
like
we've got
that?
the way to transport it.
What's that noise?
I don't know.
It's like a whistling almost.
Well, I do like how sturdy this is.
Have you done your stuff?
And what's his name? George, are you also hearing that noise? Like, for instance, someone's talking in the background.
Yeah, like we're hearing it as like whistling. It's strange.
It's basically, it's our echoing. Well, everything that we are saying is coming through basically in the whole system. So that's why we are repeating ourselves in the whole video live stream.
Yeah, it might be because we've had you're reasonably loud in the corner so we can hear you.
Yeah, so we've got it so that we can hear you, but it's not be loud enough so we can hear it over here. So we've got the microphone right next to us, so it's probably picking it up as we're hearing it. Hopefully,
it's a shame it is picking it up because it's not supposed to, but yeah, because there's it's like a 10-12 second delay when you do the live stream. So we need to have you on in the corner. As otherwise We'd be a long way delayed every time I'm talking to you.
Not like the last time, like when I had load shedding, then I quickly disappeared.
Okay.
Yeah, no risk of that tonight, no.
Coffee.
No. But we still have load shedding, like, but we don't have any. What's its name? Any power cuts this evening? So yeah.
That's good.
Okay, just sits in them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can actually take the seating area out. I'm supposed to make
Well,
it
no,
easier to
that's
put them
the
in.
seating area.
Well, do those seats as well.
Yeah, but how are you going to fit 4 of them in there?
No, you got there as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just trying to.
But yeah, it
Get
looks
an
like it's made it
argument.
because it's quite a tight space. You can actually put them on the seats and then put it in.
Yeah, it's definitely.
So that's quite nice.
Because it's when we're talking. So it's definitely that, isn't it? I reckon.
Is this now bag 5 that you're busy with?
It is, yeah. So we're probably over halfway through bag 5.
And we've been going for. Wait a minute. Because. Can you pick that up, please? Because we can see how long it's been going. We've been going for exactly 2 hours and 15 minutes so far.
So I don't think we're doing too bad, really.
That is us talking. That went really bad when I was next to it because I was next to the microphone. So it's obviously the sound of us.
So I do apologise for the feedback for anyone that's watching. It's,
Yeah.
We'll try and sort that out for next time. Do you want me to do the sticker?
Yes, please.
Number 9. Yeah, there's not too many stickers in this set, so
What was that? You
Wait.
mentioned.
That's what I like. And like, for instance, I see with the Harry Potter set, there's a lot of stickers that's coming on that set. Like, for instance, with the Tower Clock set, there's this one portion of the mermaid. I don't know if you remember that of when you built the Tower Clock set.
yeah.
There's a couple of stickers on it.
Yeah, so the worst one for stickers, though, so far is the BMW bike.
Yeah.
That's 72 stickers.
Yeah, it was over 70 stickers on it.
Have you bought the new Aston Martin small speeders set?
No?
No, we bought the. Oh, but you've got the huge. I don't think. I don't know what to think of. But you've got the big one, and then I think you've got the Speed Champions.
Yeah,
as well.
so you mean the new Aston Martin that's just come out?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at this. There's someone else that actually looks like Isabella that's joined our channel.
Yeah,
Or
it's
like-
about Harbour, I think.
No.
Sorry if I pronounced it wrong.
Hi, Isabella. Well, favourite Lego Star Wars set of all time? You go first.
You can go first. I think I know your answer.
So my favourite set of all time is it's so tight.
The
There's-
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'll probably have to say the UTS Millennium Falcon.
Well, who bonus points?
Because it is fantastic. The only thing that lets it down is it's fragile.
Unfortunately,
It's,
we've got it on a special stand, so it's almost 90 degrees. It's like, well, I'd say it's about 75 degrees at an angle. So that is a bit, and I refused to help with putting it on, so I didn't want to be accountable for breaking. Some of it did break,
Yeah, it's.
so.
I say it is an absolutely amazing looking set.
And is it that or the old one where you can open it all up?
There's that one.
Yeah.
So on the UCS, there are sections you can open, but it fits together quite strangely. But it is fantastic.
It's very annoying to remember where they all go. So.
It's very tight though with the.
Yes, and F1 McLaren.
It's very tight with the Moss Isaac Cantina because I thought that was a fantastic set.
Sound like you're trying to say container. You sound like you said it like the Moss Isaac Cantina.
I remember my first Star Wars set I actually bought myself was in 2012, which was the 2012 version of the Millennium Falcon. So that was basically my first set, and basically also my favorite. But
Yeah.
but that was just like the ship, but from infantry or armored vehicle stuff like that, that would definitely be the ATT Walker. I'm not a huge fan of the AT-AT Walker. It's not as intimidating like the ATT Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the 80 that came out November last year, I think that
What are you doing?
they were in the wrong place.
Oh, okay.
I think that was a fantastic set. I love the way they're making a bit of a play set despite it being UCS, because I think it's nice to have all the bits inside. But yeah, we've had a few. Well, how many? 280, because we had the small one from many years ago.
Yeah, that's not on the channel.
No.
I'm gonna ask a question here. You two obviously know who Isabella is. You haven't explained to me who she is, so I don't really know who I'm talking to.
I don't know who Isabella is.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just seeing she asked a question. So, and how many people are we now on the live stream? Because I can't see anything.
We have 4 at the moment.
Oh, 4. Okay. So it looks like what's his name? Jack might have left us.
Oh no, you went back.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
No, I think Jack has maybe left us, but Xavier is still there.
Yeah, Sylvia, the UCS Razor Crest. I'm really looking forward to seeing. Do you want me to put this in?
Yeah. Please.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's going to look like.
Have you got all that on it as well?
The only. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of money. And I really want to see what it's going to be, whether it's going to be worth that amount. I think it's £560, I think it's supposed to be. I mean, it's a fantastic ship to do it on, but yeah, it's a huge amount of money. So I'm hoping it's worthwhile, because I said the AT-AT was good, but it was a lot of money for what it was.
Because when we were in London, we were in the McDonald's next to it, which is quite handy. It's literally the McDonald's is next door to it, so that's quite handy. So we had a snack because it ended up being like 11 o'clock and we hadn't had breakfast. So instead of having breakfast, we had a lunch booking at 1. So there's no point of having a breakfast at McDonald's to eat an hour and a half later. So we just had a snack. And that's just like, if in the future, because you've got like the Razor Crest and the castle and the train and stuff coming out, what if I did get one, which one would I get? And which one would I want? And I said the castle, and he's just like, really? Not the Razor Crest? It's like, yeah, the castle. I like the look of it, and I want to get into the night stuff.
Well, it's coming. It's going to have a toilet epic.
Okay.
So Isabella, can we just turn it around then? So what's your favourite Star Wars set?
Yeah, and from what country are you from? Like, it's Xavier is from Netherlands. I'm from South Africa. George and Nigel's from the UK. It's interesting to see you for the people that are actually joining. The other person, Jack, was from Canada.
Yeah,
So
completely.
No, I'm not sure if it's the time frame that's actually having impact on him. But
getting all these people from different countries,
yeah, but if you think about it, it's a time frame. Because now I've seen, just my short of the Grogu minifigure has gone from, what's his name? I think it was 34 views to 174 views now.
Wow.
That's good.
The other one has now gone, I think if I check it quickly, let me check.
Hello again, welcome. Hello again, what the? I won't try and pronounce it. So where are you from? What the? Okay.
And is this someone we know, or because we're obviously not sure about the username?
Yeah. The other one is still at over 1,000 views. So yeah. So let me just check. Is there's how many? Did we get more viewers now? Or what? Or is it we are still at 4?
Oh, we're still at 4, yeah. So I think I don't know actually. They must have still been here. They're just not commenting. Thank you for commenting again. It's always nice to have comments. We've got about in between 30 and 50 pieces left of bag 5, and then we've got one more bag with the ATT, well, the 212th gunner. So I'm actually quite looking forward to him. I was looking forward to him and Command Cody. They're my 2 favourites out of this set.
At which bag are we stopping?
Oh, there's only 6 bags, so we're gonna do the 6th one, and then it'll be the finished set. So, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, I mean, with regards to time frame, I'm still sitting. I need to go and finish up some stuff, so I'm not sure what time you guys are finishing off. So,
Are we gonna do the last bag, or?
I'd like to the last bag if possible. It's sort of strange here. I'm trying to figure this. That doesn't seem to be in the right place.
It very well may only be this bag. are you free like in between Monday and Friday next week?
for how long? If you,
It would only be 1 bag, so
yeah, if we can do that, that would be 100% okay with me.
yeah, because obviously it's 9:30.
Yeah, it's, basically my time. So because I still need to finish up, but if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, maybe we should do that then. Finish the next one off during the week.
So I was thinking there's something wrong, and it's me that's wrong.
What do you reckon? Do you agree?
Yeah, yeah. Whatever's for the best.
No. So it sounds like we're going to be we're going to finish the model next week in a few days, hopefully.
Xavier's free tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately we're not here tomorrow. We're at a friend's house.
Okay, so what are you planning to do for the weekend?
We're playing Warhammer tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That the board game or just the PC game or?
No, the
board game.
Yeah, the proper board game.
For my school, it was the old school DJ.
Yes,
Him and his brother are really into it, and that's how we got to really meet them because we were sort of into it, sort of definitely being the main word there, and then they invited us around to it, and we've just become really good friends with their whole family. Really, well, their close family at least that lives in Southend.
Okay, that's interesting.
So, Lola, do you think you'd be available on Sunday?
This coming Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because the Sunday I'm also, basically I'm only starting off with this, the what's his name? This studies again next week plus work. So, yeah, so until Sunday I'm free. If you also want to maybe finish up the live stream then on Sunday.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
So, Xavier, do you might like to join as well on Sunday? Be good to actually hear your voice for a change.
Yeah.
It'd be quite a short one today. It is only the one bag.
Maybe a review as well, and we probably will have a chat for a while.
What's the email? Okay, so he's asking just a reminder for me. What's the email address again for the WhatsApp? Okay,
if you go on to the About on George's YouTube channel and drop us an email, and I'll send you through the details on email.
Yeah,
that way is probably best.
Yeah, it would be at night, so I presume it'll be the same starting time as today, correct?
Yeah, so it'll be the same time as today, so 6 p.m. UK time, which is probably 7 p.m. for for you, I presume.
Yes, 7 p.m. for me. Yeah, because even Xavier, if you struggle to get hold of Nigel or George, you can also look at my YouTube channel. My email address is also there.
All right, thanks, Breaking Dad.
That name's never going to disappear, is it?
Nope.
I'm going to Breaking Dad for the rest of my life.
I see
Now,
Xavier.
study my English.
Yeah, Xavier, if you also want to write in Dutch, that's 100%. I'll try and I'll just utilize what's his name, Google Translate. And then basically it's 100% okay with me. I'll also try and figure out with regards to my Afrikaans.
On that bit, you can't do polls, can you? I was going to do one right at the end or something.
But yeah, we should also actually look at Twitch, combining the YouTube with the Twitch. So,
Yeah. Yeah, because with the only issue we've got at the moment, because I'm using the free version of StreamYard, I think you can only stream to one location. Because, for example, I couldn't add Facebook onto this.
Yes.
You need to have the paid version to be able to do multiple
platforms.
Yeah, multiple platforms. Excellent. Thank you, Xavier.
Yeah, but basically, I think if we just investigate Twitch, we can actually see how it works with regards to combining it to YouTube. I don't think you will pay anything with regards to it. I have actually done like 3 live streams, but that was when I was playing Company of Heroes 2.
Yeah. Yeah, you play that, don't you? Oh no, it's Men of Honor, isn't it?
Men of War,
Men of War, sounds cool.
But I play the Star Wars mod on it, which is actually really good. Where is
What's wrong, Josh?
Christmas?
This.
That specifically.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's a big problem.
Well, what is the sticker incorrect?
No, we're missing a piece.
It's the circular piece that the sticker goes onto.
That's.
Make sure.
I'll be back in a minute. Oh, wow, it's so dark all of a sudden.
Yeah, so if that is missing, which it looks like it is, this is the second set in about a month, isn't it? We're missing a piece.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was missing a piece on the Ferrari.
Yes, and then you actually got the piece back. Or like requested the piece.
Yeah, there was someone. I actually bought some grey pieces off him for George to do his mock, and I contacted him. Unfortunately, he had the piece I needed because it would have stopped the build. Because you can't. It would be really, really hard to get into that section to put it on. And yeah, he was really kind because he let us have the piece to carry on.
Yes.
I got a darker shade of grey. That's it.
Yeah, so I think we're going to be missing one of the stickers off this then because we haven't got
Do you
the
want to put
right.
this on for now?
No, it needs to have a sticker on it, so it's not worth putting it on.
Okay, thank you for letting me know that. You could have told me before I was crawling around on my knees trying to find it.
Oh, what is there on the right? Like the right hand side, there's like pieces next to the clone troopers. What's that? Those I can't see.
And they're
Yes,
spares from a previous bag.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have a look later. George, here it is.
Okay, we're all right.
George must be on the floor.
Yeah, blame it on me, even though it's on your side of the box that's under the table.
Come on.
So is blaming something on me that it was his fault of. Not even doing it his full step either.
I was trying to find the.
But you still could have done your step. That's not a very good excuse.
At least he got the piece.
Yeah. I suppose that's reasonable. They actually found it.
Now, considering how many pieces of Lego we've built over the last 18 months, I think for new sets we've probably only been 4 in total, Jordan? 3 or 4?
Maybe 5.
Because I know we were missing a piece on the R2D2.
Really? The one that's standing next to Yoda.
Yeah. Yes. There was one of the angled cylinders.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those in chrome, and that was missing. So the throttle was a yellow Technic. But overall, it's been good. It's been good. It's not been too bad.
Thank you.
And the thing is with the customer service, they're so quick at getting the stuff out to you.
Thank you, Xavier, for bringing that up. I really do agree. We put poor George always get the blame.
No, for instance,
blame, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't always deserve the blame as well.
Yeah, the only time that I actually...
That doesn't mean that he doesn't always... Oh, I see what you mean. I've blanked on the first dozen.
Basically, I think when the only time I had such an incident was with the Taj Mahal set that my father was building.
Yeah.
But it's not the small Taj Mahal set I think that came out this year or last year. It's the one I think it came out 2015, 2016.
Yes.
So he was missing a piece there. So I contacted Lego and told them what piece was missing. And they sent it all the way from Europe to South Africa. So, so it was very nice to have such type of assistance from them.
Yeah, so the customer service from Lego is probably, out of all the companies I've dealt with in my many years, it's the best I've come across.
Are you a Lego VIP?
Yes, I am.
Have you done the Harry Potter quiz?
No.
It might not be in all regions.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know if it's in South Africa, but there was a Harry Potter quiz with 5 questions, and if you got all the questions right, you got entered into a draw to go on the Hogwarts Express to have a night on it.
Yeah, basically, I do have an account with the Great Britain, the Lego stores.
Oh, okay.
So,
so definitely see if that's on there then, because we've entered it.
So basically, and I have an account with the Lego South Africa certified store. So yeah.
You never know, we could see you there.
Be an expensive prize.
Yeah, it'd be a very expensive prize.
To get across here to get you guys on the...
If you guys actually had a look at the new not Lego, but Lord of the Rings series that's coming out.
The which series?
Yes, Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, is it November that's coming out?
I think October or November.
October, yeah. It does look good. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, basically with the younger version of Galadriel and Elrond and Durin.
There's a Total War Third Age mod you can get for one of the games.
Yes. But for instance, I'm not sure. I've checked, but I don't see the Lord of the Rings on that version.
Was the sorry, just a quick one. Go over to what Xavier just said. Is it Netflix, the Lord of the? I can't think what platform.
No, Amazon. Amazon is making
because the Lord of the Rings one is not actually, the Third Age, I should say. Unfortunately, it's not actually one of the games. On the Total War medieval one, that is, you get I think it's Total War Medieval 2. You can put a mod on it for Third Age.
Yeah, basically, I think from my perspective, I would rather utilize and create a customize, because the thing is, what is happening. I tried that section of what I think you mentioned is the prologue, or what I can't remember what you mentioned, but like it's taking too much time, and I actually want to play Total War to see the battles. I don't want to go through the whole strategy thing. It's taking too much time, too much effort. Like I only have so much time to actually just play a little bit of gaming. But
Yeah.
so
Because you can make it so you can have the because you can have the large armies, then you can have the half army, but there's not as many troops. So
yeah, but basically, I want like for instance, you learn strategy of how to apply the troops in battle.
yeah,
That's what I want to see. I'm not there to sit and play a country's economy. That's not mine. That's not what I want to sit and do the whole day.
yeah.
I can do it during Christmas, but not every day when I'm working.
The problem with when you're defending, playing against AI, is the AI just rushes everything. So there's not really a defensive strategy.
Yes.
They just rush everything. So for strategic games, I would definitely go on the offensive and see how.
Yeah. Basically, see how your attacking actually works. So what actually annoys me is, for instance, they utilize archers in front of the infantry to attack your soldiers as they're marching, and you lose quite a lot of men if your range is very limited to theirs. You are actually suffering with regards to the battle. And you can actually stand and lose the battle with regards to that.
Yeah, because you can make your troops run as well.
Yes.
Right, so
it
I
looks
found
really...
the bit we'd missed off. So just did a quick figuring out where we'd left them out from.
It really looks very intimidating, eh?
It looks really good. And I say, it sits really well on the feet. So I think you could actually stand this on.
Just make sure that the stickers is not the Empire and that the stickers is part of the Republic.
What's that? Sorry, with the stickers?
The stickers, that it's not part of the Empire but part of the Republic. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, you got me thinking there.
Yeah, no, I'm just making a joke there, because you remember the one time with regards to the Republic gunship, there was an issue with regards to the stickers, and they had the Empire stickers in the place of the Republic, and there were people like, "Yo, guys, what are you trying to do here?"
Really?
Yeah, I got on there to order the second you could when that came out, because I was hoping to get the misprint.
Yes.
But no, we didn't. We got a proper one.
I'm so sorry that we got the one where everything's correct on it.
No, but
the other one's more valuable.
We were going to build it, whatever. But in the future, when you're old and decrepit and you may need some space to move into your care home, it would be worth a bit more money.
Yeah, I'm very sure people will be thinking about an ATTE from the Clone Wars, which the series was released by the time I'm decrepit about 100 years ago, give or take.
Yeah. Actually, what's scary is that maybe in future the military will actually start utilizing drones, or not drones, the ATTE as an attack vehicle.
Because it was obviously a troop carrier as well as a tank.
I'm not quite sure about the cute puppy look, but yeah, I sort of get what you're saying.
Yeah, a cute puppy, which at the moment has four guns on the front of it.
Just need to find a tree.
Yeah. Oh no! Actually, yeah, I figure out what you meant now. The laser green coming out of that one as well, isn't it?
So I think so far I'm really impressed by this.
You know what they actually should have done? They should have added the colors of the 212 Legion.
Yeah.
Is there's like some of them in the Clone Wars, because the troops had gotten to them, they'd like custom paint jobs on them. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It might have been. It was the gunship. I think there was one where Captain Rex is always in it or something, and you've got like, and it was like his squad was told make it unique, and they spray painted all these different stuff on it. And one of them was about Captain Rex that's in there. And I wish they made a set which was the unique one of that. Or for the Eagle gunship, one of them had the unique stickers on, one in the world.
Yeah, like for instance, in the Second World War, if you shot down a certain amount of planes, they would mark it on the plane itself of how many planes and what type of plane they actually shot out.
Yeah.
So it's like a tank or airplane ace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that would have been nice to add the colors or such a sticker feature on the set itself.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wait,
Saying you should take it for a walk.
Can you get him a leash and make sure some treats, doggy treats?
What I was going to say before you started laughing was, I didn't know there are 3 Lego minifigures that have been into space.
And
so
the name?
I think it was Neptune. I think, and it was I think the 3 minifigures was the God, the Explorer, or not, you know what I mean? What were they called?
Apollo's years. Was it gods?
Oh yeah, it might have been the gods of the planet, or it was like the scientists and astronomers who found it or something. But it was 2 sets of 3 minifigures, and 3 of them. Well, one of the sets of 3 went on the rover that went to the planet and got brought back. And I think it was like they were sold for like 750 grand each or something.
Sure. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So it's going to be quite a short live stream on Sunday, I think. So we've only got 20 pages left.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah,
nice. So I really appreciate your time. So thank you so much, Lohan, for putting up with us.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Like I said, I also thank you to you two for also making it possible to join your live stream. Like for instance, I don't have all the features like you guys have to kind of like show everything. Like I am busy with the set, but I can't show. I don't have the space and I don't have the technology and stuff to live stream stuff like that. So yeah, but thank you once again for the opportunity. I will make sure that on Sunday I'll join you for the last part of the set.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really nice to have people on the live stream, and I do agree, Xavier, that is a lot for a space minifigure. I think the most expensive minifigure in the world is obviously the rarest, which is a metal R2D2. So it fits together like a Lego minifigure, but it's made of metal. And it was
yeah, so but I think we'll see what Xavier, if he can join us on Sunday. I'll let you know what's his name, Nigel, if he can. Then I'll communicate and then basically make sure we can add Xavier on the WhatsApp group too, because it looks like he also has his own YouTube channel and he can join us.
So Xavier, if you're available Sunday, I'll send you the link for the stream, which will allow you to join directly from the link, and we'll go from there. I really appreciate all your time. Thank you, Lohan. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you. I think we've got another couple here as well, so thank you very much for joining us. And we'll see you on Sunday to get this finished. But I'm really liking this so far. I'm not sure it's going to fit behind us, though. It might be too wide to fit on the shelf.
The question is, what are they going to move to put there?
I don't think it'll fit on there. The legs, the middle legs, actually stick out quite a long way.
That's what I'm saying. If it does fit,
so I don't think it's going to fit on the shelf, unfortunately.
What was that?
Yeah, you guys will have to make a plan.
Yeah. We'll find a way. I'm still got to figure out where the castle's going yet. I mean, it's been such a months.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate it for your time and effort. So, yeah, I'll see you then on Sunday.
Yeah, see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday.
Okay, guys. You must
Take
have a great. You too. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Bye.
Bye.
See you then. Bye then.
Bye.
Oh, George is going over the obstacle course to get to the. How was it? I'm telling George to stop the video. I've got the mouse.
Okay. Have a good one, everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.